What is up, guys? Welcome back. We're on Starwatcher this time, joining a bit late, but it is pretty good, pretty standard lineups. 4 minutes in, just a bit of back and forth with vehicles, scouts. Neptunio going straight for thugs. Actually, Mace is here. A lot of high ranks. Obviously, Fireplug, Oli, Skag, Neptunio, John Hunter, Zarks, Archie. A lot of good players. John Hunter doing a bit of shenanigans with his commander, flying it over. Not sure what he was doing here. He was just setting up a couple turrets. Not sure. But in any case, that is going to be Oli in full charge of this front line, because Fireplug will not provide support, I believe. That was that was not John's. That was Swag Lord, I think. I'm not sure here. That could be Swag Lord. In any case, we have Zarks here, putting some turrets. This is a pretty good flank spot. Very shallow water. A lot of bots can cross through. We all know that ticks cannot cross water at all. All units can, except for ticks. Like, they cannot cross shallow water, so there cannot be any tick spam there. Goody starting vehicles as well as Skag, which is pretty good. Vehicles are always good for the front line, especially artillery for early game. And this is pretty much early game. 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Should be seeing T2 labs going up. Like for Skibat here, he's very good. We saw him last game. He decisively destroyed the enemy's economy and just completely ruined them with this Marauder rush on the map All the Glitters. So hopefully we see something from him yet again. Very good player. Definitely not, definitely above his rank. But we will see how that goes. John, we know that he's a very, very good player. Getting a forward bot lab. Not sure if he has a vehicle. He actually has an aircraft plan here. Let's see what Oli is doing. Oli getting some Janus, getting some blitzes, strengthening his front line over here, getting some Dragon's Maws. Just trying to set up his flank so he does not have to worry about it. And he's going to get some of his units up here. Spojav and Janky doubling up on I Love My Cookie, so he's forced to go back. Papa Strikes sends his blitzes over here. The Sizers have more range and they are retreating, so they are going to do more damage. We have some stouts going through for Yankee or Janky, but they should be stopped without a problem. Yeah, there we go. We have a couple of shurikens from John. Should deal with them so they do not do a lot of damage. Not sure what the pause was for. And Neptunio, pretty standard front line here. That Overwatch is going to help a lot. He is missing some energy. Has a turret here for construction, as well as Kuzo, so they know their stuff. Overwatch getting up, but that Overwatch is a bit too far. This Overwatch is already done. Attack range is pretty much this entire side here. It's going to give range, and these Rocketeers are just going to go at it. Overwatch can even hit some of these pawns. Kuzo is in trouble. Tunio is doing pretty well here. Has about 10 of these maces. Which is very good. You should get them here in front line just before this Overwatch gets finished. Gonna be a problem. A little bit. Not too much, but does it reach? Yeah, it does reach the metal extractor. That is a problem. But no matter. Just a back and forth. Actually, Neptunio just having the upper hand right now. Getting this geothermal up. Let's see if does Kuzo have one? No, he does not. That is probably the top side. Yep. And Oli does not get it yet. Some good artillery. Let's see if these shells land. Let's see how Oli sees this game, because I taking a look at Flash. Let's do player camera and player view. He's looking inverse, I guess. Okay, so we are in player view. It's pretty fast. He got his cloak up. Pretty interesting. Very fast to say the least. The artillery is a bit under fire. These beamers are pretty good against tanks, actually. I mean, 3 of them take a couple of seconds to destroy that tank. Okay, that should be enough for the player camera. Let's go over to mid, to bottom. Neptunio completely claiming the position from 00. That was pretty good. Just needed to get rid of that Overwatch, and that was it pretty much. Now he has the metal income. He can claim this metal extractor as well. Should be good. Trotting a bit behind on metal, but that should not be a problem. He should get a T2 lab. Yep, he is building it up already. Will we see a nuke this game? We see some units coming through from Fireplugs, trying to help his team out, which is always good to see. He's usually the backline player and aircraft player. He does not deal with these. Does not deal with front lines, but good to see him trying to help his team here, as they are getting pushed back quite a lot by Spojav, Yankee, and Goody. Yankee should try and move his commander here. He has 2 turrets and they're not doing anything. That is just 420 metal, pretty much wasted, and 6,000 energy. Should try and get some static defense up, like some gauntlets, and just a jammer to begin with, actually, and then just go on for different stuff. It's not the greatest. It's not the most ideal to do this. I guess he is doing stuff at home, but that is not enough. He's just producing tanks, not doing anything else. Making an advanced solar collector, not the greatest thing that you want to see. Should be fighting to get that front line up. John getting a warden here is a good spot, but they might be pushed back. Neptunio has complete control over this bot position right now. Kuzo still having pawns, not opting for better units, more long-range units. If Neptunio gets a forward vehicle lab here, this could be pretty good for him. I mean, it already is. Very good fortification, just to prevent units from just going straight through here. It's very good. I started doing that as well. Definitely helps a lot. Gunslinger from Skag goes down. Ooh, a lot of tanks from Swaglord. They will be able to open up this mid. He's going to try and go through with them. That is going to take a lot of these. If he goes through with them, that is going to be a lot of units diverted from this mid side to help prevent this push of these brutes. I'm not sure why he didn't take that chance. I mean, it's always about team communication here, right? So, Oli losing his position here. That is pretty unfortunate. A lot of these tanks from Archie. But I'm sure he's taking up. Yep, he already has T2. Getting some Jaguars up. Having a advanced construction bot here. Catching some dust. Not upgrading anything necessarily. Not the greatest thing. 2 of them actually just AFKing with a couple of consoles, some constructors. Guess he's just scrambling to prevent this push right now. So, yep, you should get his commander there. That is 1 tank. That is the second one. And up just a little bit. Finally getting his Jaguars here. The front line. They don't do that much damage, but it adds up over time. So it should be good. There's some blitzes as well. Has some artillery following up. Ollie just gonna recover that metal. Let's see if he queued up these. Did not queue up the metal extractors as of yet. Just trying to get a hold of his front line. Take it back. Mid going pretty well for the eastern side. Resources are pretty much the same energy wise, and the blue team has a bit more metal income. I have a rattlesnake going up from Skag. That is pretty massive. And we have a Veil, which is a pretty big long range tower. Jam range 760. That is pretty good. We do not see anything that is going on here. Very good cover from Skag. Not sure what he's doing back here. Already has a fusion reactor, getting his anti-nuke up. Upgraded his metal extractor as well. All but 2 of them. 3, I guess. Neptunio getting the this is pretty insane. The Hound Hound, Mace, Rocketeer, Radar, and Jammer combo. Unusual. Not a thing that you see every day, but it's going to be putting up work. Here, Kuzo getting his commander back. These Centurions will not be the most ideal units to deal with Hounds. Hounds should be put to Gauss Cannon here, as it is much faster and much easier to deal with T1 units. And especially, guys, if you're fighting T1 tanks, just go to Gauss Cannon. It still hits pretty hard, does not have that much AoE, like the heavy plasma, but it just shoots so much faster. The shells are much faster, and they just clean up very well. They tend to miss way less than when you have it on heavy plasma. John getting pushed here by some units. He is able to get to be cloaked, but still taking damage from these units. That is a problem. That is a problem, and a very big one at that. That is 2,000 metal Zarks. Could get his commander here out in front, and we have a push here happening from Zarks. Very good flank. Oli secured that spot, which is really good on his side, but John and Kuzo did not get a chance to. And now we have two armies fighting here, one from Neptunio, one from Zarks. This could be a pretty big problem. We have some Fiends from John Hunter and a couple more T2 bots like Sheldons. So it will not be easy for them to reclaim this wreckage. At least there's no commander to degun it, and these resources should be secured. Some Lazarus from Firepluck, but they all go down. He just was not paying attention. Which is fine, but have Hounds on all sides here. A lot of these Jaguars coming in from Oli, and a lot of Mausers as well. That is pretty good. Pretty good to see. Let's just check for reference. Around 15 Jaguars, more on the way. A lot of these Mausers. That is pretty good. He'll be able to take this front line pretty easily. We have a lot of these Beamers, but not sure how they have this high of DPS. I don't know. They just look like they don't do that much damage. But maybe I'm wrong. In any case, we finally have Kuzo trying to push here on Neptunio, but these Hounds are just too good. These Centurions not matched for them, and they're almost same in cost. Centurion is just 30 metal less than a Hound, and double the energy. Hound is double the energy, but it is just way better unit. Tier 2, obviously. Oh, that was an insane stun, actually, from both sides. That was pretty good, and that is 15 seconds left for these units to come back to life. But we have units approaching here at 5 more seconds. This is a problem for Neptunio. He's losing his squad here. Another ghost detonating. We have ticks rushing in from Skibat. Skibat, let's see what he's going for. He's making a lot of Hounds. Already has 2 advanced fusion reactors at 17 minutes. 2 advanced fusion reactors and 8 fusion reactor. A lot of these advanced converters, 6 of them. 8 of them actually. That is pretty good. A lot of income from Skibat. Still pretty much the same income, both teams. And Oli just going through the front line. Like I mentioned, this will not be a problem. Just gonna focus on destroying the economy from Big Alman. That was very good from Oli. Starts T1 spam. Ticks. And I can just imagine these Mausers doing so much work. This advanced fusion reactor from Big Alman is pretty much history. So much resources invested here, and just keep shooting, just keep firing. All these units. Big Alman, and he just has his commander there. That is not the most ideal spot to get your commander in. You know that this advanced fusion reactor is going to go up, and you have your commander there, and lose it. And that is pretty much it for Big Alman. He's out of the picture. Very well played from Oli. We start seeing Marauders from Firepluck, and this game should pretty much be cemented for this top lane. This is pretty much over. These Marauders just gonna flow through this side, put a big flank. We have some Welders here, but I doubt they're gonna make that big of a difference. Oli should just focus on making more units right now, as he is just doing a lot of ticks. Has 5,000 metal though. And here we see Skibat. I think a lot of these hounds. The advanced geothermal plant goes up in smoke. Very well played from these east side players. And there we see a forfeit go through. Very, very well played from Oli. And obviously Skibat, yet again, they played very well. Congrats to them. And that should be it. Yep, pretty much. If they did not see a forfeit, it was coming from Fireplug. In any case, thank you so much for watching, guys. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.